Okay guys, bear with me. This is the first time I've ever made a YouTube video, so I'm gonna do the best I can. I know I sent some of you guys home with some art supplies on Monday, but some people were absent, and I wanted to show you different ways you can use different mediums, okay? For instance, if you don't have any crayons or colored pencils, okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to shade with just a pencil. It's a black and white version of the colored ones I have here. Okay, and if you don't have, I mean, most of you guys should have a pencil at home. And if all you have to color with is crayons, okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to color in and shade with crayons. And if you have some colored pencils laying around, I'm gonna show you guys how to use colored pencils in order to shade in as well. Okay, so here's my art folder cover that I've been working on. I have quite a bit of it done. I'm hoping to get it done, you know, at least by Friday, so I can have it done to show you guys. I have a paper here that I'm going to be using to, this is what that looked like before I got started. And we're gonna get going on here. Okay, so if you want to have a paper towel near you when you're shading with a pencil, that's fine. But I just usually use my hands to shade, my finger, okay? Because art teachers, we get dirty. So I'm kind of used to it. Now, when you look at an emoji, if you look at the picture, you can see he's like really light here. So I'm going to shade him that way. So what I want to do is I want to start out shading him pretty lightly. Okay. And I'm going to shade the whole thing in all one color. And this next part is the part where you're gonna get dirty. So you might wanna grab a paper towel to do this. And then I'm just gonna blend it so he looks nice and smooth, like that. All right, now he has dark around the edge, so I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. And notice I'm shading in an arc-like manner because emojis are round, well, the smiley faces are anyway. Now, normally I tell you guys to color in one direction and neatly and straight, but for something that's round, I like to shade it in an arc-like fashion. Okay? So now I'm just gonna go in and put some darks in here. And the less pressure you put on the pencil, the less lead you're gonna put on the paper. Okay. And notice I'm still using that arc-like way to shade it in. Okay. And then again, I'm gonna go in and blend it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in and do his eyes, which are really dark. And his eyebrows. And a big smile. Now this emoji appears to be drooling, so I'm gonna do the drool the same way I did the face. I'm just gonna shade it all in one color, solid. Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna make it a little bit darker around the edges. Move that in. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. See, it's a little darker around the outer edge, so that's kind of what I'm doing with that. Okay, so if you don't have any crowns or colored pencils available to you, you can always do it like that. I can pull a little bit of that out of there because it's a little dark. Okay, so there's one way to do it. Now I'm going to show you how to use crowns. Let's do the next emoji. So here I have my crowns. Again, I'm going to start off with my lightest color. Okay, because remember I showed you to start off with the lightest one here. Now we're going to go with the lightest color here. I'm going to start out and I'm going to color my whole emoji in with my yellow crown. I'm trying to do this quickly so this video isn't super duper long. All right, so there's that color. Now I'm gonna go back in with my broken crown. Even though it's broken, it still colors. And I'm gonna start putting some more color on him, make him a little bit darker in spots, like he is in the picture. All right, now I'm gonna go around and do my brown color. That kind of goes around his head. Picture. All right, and then he has a little bit of brown in here and up here. And this just gives him an illusion of being round or three-dimensional. Okay, and I'm just gonna go in my black crown. And color in his mouth. Eyes. then I need my blue crown. I'm just gonna color that in all one color blue. I'm gonna use the same blue to make it darker around the edge. Okay. So now I have my crown version of my emoji. Okay, so now we only have one more left to do, and that's our colored pencil emoji. So again, start out with your lightest color. Color in the whole thing. I'm going to use my next darkest color. And if you don't have different shades, just use the same color, just press harder. Like I did with the crown, with the blue. Okay. So that's a little bit darker. Now I'm going to use my next color. And lastly, my brown around the edge. I'm going to go in and color his eyes. Oops, another line. Okay, now his mouth. Okay. Now, last but not least,